Welcome back. This video is for CSMs and solo operators who want a specific, simple daily rhythm inside of GoCSM. So I'm going to show you exactly where to go, what to do every day, so you can ultimately increase your retention and prevent churn. There are 4 stops that you're going to be making. Each one should take you a few minutes. The whole thing should take you about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how many accounts you have. The first stop is going to be inside health. You're going to go to health and overview, and you're looking at your health score and pulling down accounts requiring attention. The accounts requiring attention is a very quick go-to to see the first top 5 accounts that require your attention. You can click inside of each of these accounts to see a quick AI overview of exactly what the red flags and risk signals within each account are. This is where it takes you to the account intelligence or account health hub. From here, you can decide if you need to dive deeper into product adoption, into revenue, into login activity, or into feedback for this particular account to understand exactly where the breakdown is. And from here, you're going to be able to take down 2 major types of notes. The first one is what's wrong with this account. The second one is what needs to be done for this account to be fixed. For example, what needs to be done could be fixing something inside of the account yourself or somebody on your team fixing it. It could be needing to call the client to have a 5-minute call with them, or it could be needing to pull the client into a customer success call to explain how to use a specific feature, or even you can trigger a workflow. So if you, for example, have seen that they're not spending enough time in conversations, they're not responding to their leads fast enough, you can build a workflow and trigger it for this specific scenario from here, from the account health hub. All you need to do is click trigger workflow, find the workflow in here, select it, and it's going to automatically follow up with that client. When you click on each of these accounts, make sure not to dive too deep. Once you've identified the top issues with that account, write them down, then write down the plan of action, and then proceed to the next account. Your second stop is going to be login activity. Login activity, inactive accounts, inactive users is one of the top leading churn indicators, as opposed to a lagging indicator, which means you caught it too late. A leading indicator is when you catch it early enough, something like people stop logging in or stop using your platform. You can catch these in advance before the thought of cancellation even crosses your client's mind. So when you go to login activity, you can go to the overview tab and look at the at-risk accounts and dormant accounts. When you click on these, it's going to take you to the sub-accounts tab and filter by those accounts, where you can see exactly what's happening inside of those accounts, who's logging in, how much total time is being spent. And if you're doing this weekly, make sure to filter by last 7 days so that you can see exactly, for example, in this demo account, 28 hours, 55 minutes was spent in the last week, and there's a drop of 50% compared to the previous 7 days. If you have no dormant accounts, great job. Move on to the at-risk card. At-risk means there's been no user login for over 7 days. Dormant means there's no login for over 30 days. The third stop you're going to make is inside of product adoption. Inside of product adoption, you can go to the sub account section. And from here, you will see the accounts with the lowest engagement. These ones right here. You can start with these ones, especially if you have limited time. These are the ones that are requiring the most attention. So you can go into here and type in any account name that you see under accounts with lowest engagement. Click on the name and then start understanding exactly from the product adoption tab inside of the account health hub or account intelligence. You can see exactly what's wrong with those accounts. And the good part here is you're looking for red flags, which are ideally in red. So 19% drop in executions over the last 30 days. Of course, if you're doing 7-day checks, make sure to filter this by last 7 days. And then you go from there. Your goal is to identify the 1 or 2 things that are wrong with this account, create a plan of action, and start following up. The last stop is revenue intelligence. Under revenue intelligence, you'll see the top cards at the top, which show you the total revenue, total cost, total margin, and margin percentage. You'll see your highest spending accounts and your lowest spending accounts, and a financial overview. Your declining accounts can be found under sub-accounts, and these cards are super crucial for your weekly check-ins. Declining accounts, plan downgrades, and failed payments. You can click on each of these and understand exactly what's wrong. Declining accounts means that they're spending less money with you, whether they've downgraded, they've canceled their WhatsApp or WordPress add-on, they're spending less money through their wallet. Any of this will fall into declining accounts when the spend is down by more than 10%. Plan downgrades, pretty self-explanatory. These are recent downgrades. And then failed payments. Failed payments is going to be, of course, one of the top priorities for you to reach out this week to try to resolve any issues with their billing. So, to recap, the daily rhythm is 4 stops: health, for accounts that are requiring attention, login activity for dormant and at-risk logins, product adoption to identify drops and leaks in your product adoption, basically accounts that are engaging much less than they were before, and then revenue intelligence for declining accounts based on revenue. Each stop should take you about anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. And every time you land on an account that needs your attention, click into the account, go into the account health hub, and then read the AI insights. Dive in a little bit deeper. It should not take you more than 2 to 3 minutes to dive deeper into an account from the account health hub to understand what's wrong with that account, be able to create a plan of action, and know exactly who you need to reach out to from that account, what your goal is, what you need to ask them, or if you need to book them on a call or direct them to a certain support article or support video or course that you have, and then move on to the next account. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.